Hey guys, welcome back to Bearded Lumber. We're back out at the mill today. Got a couple little jobs we're working on. Actually just finished up 500 feet of 1.5-inch white oak, red oak for trailer decking. Currently we have a 8'6" white oak log laid on the mill. I got an order for 50 3.5 by 3.5 by 8 foot fence posts. And we've got some number 2, number 3 quality logs that we're going to try to cut those out of. So there'll be some waste, but you know, we're looking for post. But I'd like to thank you for tuning back into our channel. We're trying things a little different. We're going to be a little closer on our filming. I noticed we watch our own videos, of course. It was just too far away, and we'll try to do a little more explaining about what we're doing. This log that I've got laid up here is about 9.5, maybe 10 inches on the small end. So we got to trim it down to a 7 by 7 cube, and then we'll cut it into 3.5-inch pieces. Let's get to it. Also, some people asked, we're running WoodMizer Turbo 7 saw blades. The current blade I currently have on there is dull. I'll get a few more cuts out of it, and then I'll be changing it. I hate to open up a new log like this with a new blade because you know what you're going to find. So let's do it. over here. Turn off that blower. Now, I told you we were shooting for a 7x7 cant to cut 4 3.5 out of. Sorry. The blade was going away on me. Let me get this where I can see it. Can you see the waviness in the cut? Yeah. That's what a WoodMizer blade to do for you right as it's about done. So now I'm going to switch blades, put a brand new Turbo 7 on it. I didn't want to open that piece of wood up with a brand new blade, because that's when we find that dirty word that we don't like to talk about. Hang on one second. Yeah, by the way, I did leave a 1/2 inch to clear that little bit of wave up in that cut before we cut it into quarters. Okay, for you guys that don't run WoodMizer, never run one, that's about how long it takes to change the blade. That blade was changed, the new one put on. Now here's the next important step. We're going to check the tension on that blade. Now WoodMizer on the LT35, get where you can see it. It has this rubber diaphragm here that you can read from the end of this bolt to that little orange washer, and it's supposed to allow you to set it. Did that for years and wasn't happy with the consistency of my cut, so we bought a tool for that. Okay, sorry. I had to dig it out of my toolbox. This is what's called a strain gauge. This particular one is made by Sterling. WoodMizer used to, they may still sell one on their website. I think it's a Starrett brand. The way this tool works is it has one fixed side and one movable side. And as you can see, as I move it, the dial indicator moves. We'll put it on there, tension to feel the fixed side, and then we'll preload this side with at least a 1/2 turn, 3/4 turn on the dial indicator. And we'll do it without tension on the blade. Okay, let me get you over here where you can see. Now we have our strain gauge setting. It's tight on this side, and I preloaded the gauge with about a full turn. And now we're going to tension it, and you'll see the tension start to climb. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but we're sitting at about 13,500 PSI. We need to be at about 16. I run mine about 16,000. So we'll come back over here, and I'll put about 3/4 of a turn. Make sure to reset our gauge to 0 where it's supposed to be. And turn you around this way. Maybe you can read it. That's 16,000 PSI. That's what I like to run on my blades. That's what WoodMizer recommends. Now, I'll untension it, loosen one side and then the other. Take off my strain gauge. We'll retension the saw. Put this back in the toolbox where it belongs. Sorry. If you're running a WoodMizer or any band mill and you don't have a strain gauge, I recommend highly that you get one. What it allows you to do is to put a set tension on your blade, and the tension is repeatable time after time after time. That way, if you start having problems, and you will, you run one of these things long enough, it'll get where it won't cut. You can eliminate the first thing, blade tension, and then you can go on to the next one. And we'll be doing some videos in the future on how to maintain one of these mills. They are an absolute nightmare. They'll saw right for a while, and then something moves, something gets out of alignment, something wears out, something breaks, and there's a step-by-step process you got to go through. But this is step one, making sure the blade is tensioned correctly. So let's take a little skim cut on this and cut it into 4/4. This log is done. Walk with me. I know some of you've asked over here on the wall and up here I got lights. When I turn that blower off, the light goes off. When I turn my air compressor, the light goes off. That's just for me when I'm sawing. I can look up the wall, see the light, know my blower's on. And if I happen to go home and leave the air compressor on, a little green light shows through my living room window and annoys me until I come down here and turn it off. Guys, I really want to thank you for watching our channel, Bearded Lumber. Matthew's normally here with me, but he's off editing a video for you guys to watch later. This customer wanted 50 of these, so that made 4. I just need to do it 12, 13 more times and we'll be done with it. If you would, take the opportunity to like, subscribe to our channel, and comment if you would. If you got a question you want to know, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I don't know everything, but I know some of the simple fixes, quick fixes to make a WoodMizer saw the way it's supposed to. If you would, like our Facebook page or Instagram page at Bearded Lumber, and my email is on there. You can shoot me an email. Be glad to help you with any problems you're having. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you back at the mill. Goodbye.